WTF everyone, it's Friday and I am live from New York. I can literally say that because I'm in New York State. So I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. I have some mail that I would like to share with all of you. I'm also gonna sit here in front of my computer because this is like what, maybe the third or second time I've done live and I'm not really good at it. I'm still learning. Hopefully there won't be some disaster or catastrophe on the other side of the house, but I have some mail I want to share with all of you. I have my computer in front of me, which I'm not trying to be rude. While some of you are still clicking in, if anyone's out there right now, I'm going to load my other computer because I'm filming from my phone right now. I'm going to load my other computer and turn my volume down, so bear with me. Okay, so hopefully now I will be able to see any comments that come in. Let me just refresh my screen. Again, I'm not trying to be rude. Hi, Ellen, hello. Hi, Ronnie, how are you? Hey, Chickadee, how are you, my girl? Hi, Jan, how are you? You're still at work? Oh, well, you know what? It's 6 o'clock here on the East Coast, so it's like 5 o'clock out where lots of people may be right now. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for jumping on. Again, bear with me. I'm still really new at doing live, and I don't want to mess it up. God forbid I say any bad words or burp or pass gas or something. So I'm bringing my screen up here. Again, just to recap, I have some mail that I want to share with all of you. And I've been going through some stuff upstairs, and I have a couple things that I want to share with all of you from my childhood. So it's almost going to be like a little bit of a show and tell as well. All right, so let me just take a look at my screen and make sure that I can see what's going on here. Bloopers are allowed. Thank you so much, Margot. I appreciate that. All right, let me move my screen closer here because for the life of me, I can't see much of anything, and I need to go get my eyes done. I've had 3 or 4 reminders about getting my eyes tested. I'm like, yeah, I know. I just have to get there and find the time. All right, so we have Maria. We have, hi, Ellie. Oh, thank you so much for watching, Ellie. I appreciate that. Brad, hey, what's up, dude? We also have Ronnie and Margot, and who else do we have popping in here? Wouldn't be me without bloopers, right, Ronnie? Oh my gosh, like, I'm the queen of bloopers. Okay, so I'm gonna just take my eyes off who's chiming in right now, because when you're filming from a phone, at least in my opinion. Oh, Evelyn, thank you so very much. Hey, Brad, how are you? What are you doing home on a Friday night, Brad? I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know what Brad does on a Friday night. Pizza, beer, margaritas, wine, Taco Bell. What are you doing, Brad? Share with us. Who else do we got? Dollar Tree Brooklyn girl. Hey, girl, how are you? Please go check out her channel. Chi-Town girl there. Okay, so a couple cards have come in, and I like to share my cards, especially when they're for the giveaways. So just to let you know that I do get them. They do go into the giveaways. A couple new cards have just come in. First of all, I want to share the information for the 10,000. Oh my God, 10,000 subscribers. I'm like, I don't want to cry in front of all of you. I don't even know where to begin. I would have never in my wildest dreams thought that I would have 10,000 subscribers. I'm going to get all weird on you guys. Wow. I never thought of it. You know, a lot of you have asked me why I started my YouTube channel. I think for me, I was mourning the loss of my mom. I still am, all these years later, especially with Mother's Day coming around. I was mourning the loss of my mom. Just feeling empty, miserable, a whole realm of stuff. And I was like, okay, I have to do something or I'm just going to die. I'm just going to die. So that's kind of probably would be the best answer that I can give is it was my mom's passing that threw me into my YouTube channel. All right, so let me share this mail quick or I'm going to like totally squirrel on everyone. By the way, 10,000 subscribers. The winner was Deb Wagner. Her package is actually going out tomorrow. I have a ton of happy mail going out tomorrow. Hi, Sue. How are you? Forgive since I've watched your channel. I stopped getting... Wait, what happened, Sue? Hi, Beth. I never caught you live before, and it's been forever since I've watched your channel. I stopped getting notifications. Good old YouTube. You look so pretty. Oh, thank you. I don't know why you would stop getting notifications, because if you want to see absolutely everything I do on YouTube, then you have to make sure you click the bell, because that'll tell you every single video I do. I don't know why else. I mean, you can click unsubscribe and click subscribe again. I don't know if that'll do anything. I mean, it'll do something on my end, because when somebody clicks the subscribe button, it tells me who they are, where they're located, what they're watching me from. It gives us a whole bunch of information. But it also tells me from the day you become a subscriber. So if you're a subscriber and then you decide to unsubscribe and then resubscribe again, you go back to 0. So there's like a counter that YouTube keeps, and it tells us what subscriber number you are. And if you unsubscribe and resubscribe again, then you're starting at a different subscriber number, if that makes sense. Okay, so Deb sent me this beautiful card, and it was an Easter card, and I just wanted to share this with all of you. Even though Easter has just passed us, my Easter lilies are still blooming beautifully in my kitchen right now, but isn't that just a gorgeous card? I love it. So I wanted to say, Deb, thank you so very much. And I have another card here from Sally. Sally is in Clinton, Michigan, and it has a little Easter bunny right there. And Sally, basically, it's saying a thank you card because she was the previous giveaway winner, saying that she loves all the goodies that I sent to her, and I'm so glad that you enjoyed them. You know, there's only one thing I ever really ask, is that when I send something out to all of you, like a giveaway prize or whatever it may be, just let me know that you got it okay. I mean, I know because everything is tracked, but at the same time, I like to hear back from all of you to make sure it got there in one piece. Hopefully it does, you know, because I do try to pack everything as nicely as I can. This next card here I have from Sonia. And speaking of Sonia, Sonia's watching me right now. Sonia, what perfect timing, girl. Let me, first of all, I have this beautiful card here from Sonia. And then I have a note inside, which I will read privately. And then look at all this bling going on here, girlfriend. Oh, these are beautiful. Sonia, thank you so much. Sonia does have a YouTube channel as well. I'll post a video down for her link for her videos. Please go check her out. She's one of my Chi-Town girls. So thank you so much, sweetheart. That was very kind of you. I hope you had a lovely holiday. I then have a beautiful card here from my friend Debbie. Debbie has been around for a very, very, very long time. Easter, the miracle, the gift, the promise of an awesome God. Wishing you an Easter filled with his love. I've had these cards for a while. I don't want you all to think that I just now received them, but I put them out and then re-put them in the envelopes and saved them because I wanted to share giveaway information. I have all your letter here, Debbie, and I'm going to read that privately, obviously, and I am replying back to you, my dear, via snail mail. I then have a card here from Miss Paula. Miss Paula was out and about for Easter. Miss Paula always makes the most cutest little cards. This is a homemade card from Miss Paula. Hey, Pink, how are you, girl? Nice to see you. Hi, Nancy. This card here was made from Paula. Paula, I have your beautiful letter in here. I love the little chicken that won't wake up at sunrise. I've been moaning because the neighbors next door are getting chickens. And don't get me wrong, they're cool, but not at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning when they're like the roosters and the chickens are, and the roosters are like, I'm really not looking forward to that. The eggs I'm looking forward to, but so Paula cut me out a rooster that won't wake me up in the morning. Love it, girl. Thank you so much. Last but not least, I have to share my card here from Mr. Brad. Mr. Brad sent me a chick. It's like, it's funny. I started talking about chickens, and now everyone's sending me chick cards. Thank you so much for the Easter card, Brad. I hope you received mine in the mail. I didn't get out as many Easter cards as I wanted to get out, but I did get out quite a few. So those of you that did get them, hopefully you got them. Mail's been crazy for me lately. I'm so behind, but I do have a bunch of stuff going out tomorrow. So those of you that are expecting mail from me, and all the giveaway stuff is going out tomorrow. Some friend mail is going out tomorrow. I got a whole load going out tomorrow. All right, so let me just take a peek here at my screen so I can catch up who chimed in here, because it's almost, for me anyways, it's virtually impossible for me to talk live on screen, watch my live stuff up here in the corner, and then see all of you making comments, because your comments pop up and disappear like wham bam, thank you ma'am. So I have to go over to the laptop to be able to at least catch some of the comments, so I don't want you all to think I'm being rude. All right, so let me get over here. Let's see here. Where's my shout out? I'm richer and better looking than everyone in this chat combined. Okay, and that is said by Harvey O'Hare. Harvey, you're surely entitled to your opinion. I don't know who the hell you are, but thanks for chiming in. Woo! All right, who do we got here? You have COVID, Maria. You're in New York too, and you have COVID? Ooh, that sucks. I sure hope you're feeling better or on the mend. That is, yeah, COVID. Sorry, I have hairs flying in my mouth. COVID. I'm so sorry. I sure hope you feel better soon. That's gotta not be fun at all. I can't even imagine. Can't even imagine. Hi, Marianne. How are you? Let's see. Who do we have here? Oh, Margot, that was very nice. I need to take a sip of my juice here. What am I drinking? Simply Delights strawberry lemonade, and I can tell you, I'm not all that impressed. First time I ever bought it, I think it needs some tequila. All right, so let me move my computer here a little bit closer. I'm always talking about alcohol. Really, I'm not much of a drinker. Every now and then, other than that, nope. Okay. Oh. No, I am not. You're gonna make me blush. Pink just said, and I think you all can see it, it says, Pink said she can't stay long, sweet, sweet pea, but she says, I wanted to say that I'm her favorite person ever. I'm gonna blush. Don't do that to me. I get all embarrassed. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to say. Thank you so much. See, I know I'm getting all red because I don't do compliments very well. I never have in my life. I don't know what the deal is with that. I love to give them, but to get them, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna hide now. Thank you so much. That was so very nice of you. Thank you. All right, what do we got going on? That's a big drink. Want to help finishing it? Actually, to be honest with you, it was a big drink, but I don't know how much you can see here without me spilling it. There's not all that much left in there. I need a refill, but I've been so thirsty lately, and I think it's my allergies. Coughing, sneezing makes me thirsty. Okay, so thank you so much, Pink. You know, oh my gosh. You're my fave too. You know how much I love you, girlfriend. You are just a sweet pea. You are so funny. Your channel's come such a long way. Everybody is just, I've made some awesome friends here on YouTube. Even people that I've actually never physically met, and I've met several. I had Susan spotted me in Poughkeepsie the other night, and I'm not, Susan, I feel bad. That girl that was with you, was that your daughter, your granddaughter? We were talking about her new puppy that they got last year, and I totally forgot. I was so rude. I didn't even ask who it was that was standing next to you, but Susan spotted me in Poughkeepsie. She's like, oh, that's her? I was like, who? I get so choked up because it's like, it's just me, you know, no big thing. It's just me. Anybody can ever come up and say hi to me. It's cool. How long are you going to put on that high-pitched voice for? Oh, that wasn't very nice. My channel, I can say what I'd like to say, and if you don't like it, click. See ya. Anybody else got a comment? Anybody? 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 What's nice about being a channel owner is, if you haven't noticed, she's already gone. She, he, it, whatever. I ain't got time for that shit. You know what? You want to come on my channel and start telling me how to talk, how to walk, ain't ever gonna happen. Ain't ever gonna happen. Thank you, Marianne. It's just so... I need some mods, girl. You're telling me I need some mods. Big time. You know, for that kind of crap, ain't doing it. You want to go? Come on, bring it. You have no clue. All right, what do we got? Brad, good for you, Beth. He was a troll. This message is held for a read. What? Wait, Brad, why is your message held? Oh, we get it. You're poor and from New York. Harvey. Oh, Harvey. You know what I love about trolls? I don't get very many, but when I do, I like to entertain them because that's why they're here, to be entertained. So if you want to bring it, I can bring it back, but I'm not going to waste my time, my breath on someone that actually has nothing better to do on a Friday night. So yeah, I'm just going to take a moment to completely just, blow this person out of the water and say goodbye. Okay, all messages are now going to be held for review. Ay, ay, ay. It takes one person to just, get everybody pissy. Okay, so I just completely erased him. So if this person has nothing better to do, they can make another screen name, come back on, whatever. Hey, it's just money for me, actually, when you think about it. So go on, keep rolling, dudes. Okay, so what do we got here? 2 down, yes, Brad. Woo, woo, right? I don't take that kind of crap. This is my channel. I'm going to say what I want and do what I want. Am I going to please everybody? Absolutely not. The only person I really need to please is myself, and I don't even do that because I worry too much about other people. I have too much of a big heart sometimes, and that's what gets me in trouble. But sometimes enough is enough, and I'm just not taking that crap from anybody. Anybody. All right, it happens all our lives. Don't take it. Yeah, you know what, Brad? You're right. I can't take it personally because that's exactly what they want you to do. So if you feed on them, that's what they get off on. And you know what? You're not going to get off on that from me. That's for damn sure. Not nice Timmy. Wait, do we have a Timmy? You know your bank balance is as empty as your love life. That's a good one. That's pretty funny, Timmy. I'll actually give you that. Oh my God, that's hysterical. That's pretty funny. I'll give Timmy that. That's pretty funny. But I'm telling you, I'm generally a very nice person until you piss me off. And then I do my best to protect myself and my family. But, sometimes you just get people that come on and have nothing better to do than to knock people apart. I've been pretty lucky, my whole YouTube channel, to not have many of them. Trolls, I mean. But they come along every now and then. Whatever. So do belly buttons and assholes. We all got them. It is what it is. Okay, who do we got now? I just blocked Timmy. Who else should I block? Oh, who's this? Oh, thank you, Miss Quinn. That was very sweet of you. I appreciate that so much. You guys are so awesome. Okay, so now I want to know if you guys want to see more car stuff. The car they're saying that's not mine. That's so funny. If you guys saw a video of all the cars I videoed up in the shop last week, that's a combination of mine, the boyfriend's, and Grandpa's. Grandpa's got a couple cars up there too. Some other toys that we have parked outside that I didn't share with anybody because, it's just trailers and stuff like that we tow our stuff with. But I still have somebody saying to me that that's not my car, that's not my car. I don't know what to tell you at this point. I'm not going to whip out a title and all that. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to go that far to prove something. If you believe me, you believe me. If you don't, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so what else do we got going on here? Let me take a scroll down here and see something. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this. Back in my day, which was a long, long time ago, I had this. I was in Brownies. I was in Girl Scouts. Hang on a second. My screen just froze. Nancy, that's so great to hear. I am also a gearhead. Marianne, Mia is in the other room. I can hear her jingling on the other side of the door. I kind of blocked her out because I knew she would totally terrorize me. And I don't mean that in a bad way. But I just thought if she got too out of control, I wouldn't know what to do if I was sitting here talking. All right, so what, okay. Beth, I want to see more craft stuff. And gnomes, you got me started. I got you started on gnomies? No, not me. Not me. I wouldn't do something like that, would I? Shh. There might be gnomies sneaking around. You never know. Well, you know what? I've seen some gnomes that are really ugly. And it's ew. I just saw some at Aldi's this past week, and I was really unhappy. I didn't buy any. I actually walked away from a whole pile of gnomes because I just thought they were yuck. So it depends on where you look at them, you know, and get them. Some are cuter than others. It just depends. They can be a little weird. People think they come alive at night, you know, like Taco Patty, and get your footsies, and maybe they do. What was that movie with that little critter? Trilogy of Terror? Is that the one with the chick with the really weird eyes? And I don't mean that disrespectfully. She had weird eyes, meaning really pretty eyes. They kind of like beamed out at you. And he like came out of a suitcase or something. Who else loves? You love Nobies too, Sonia? Yeah, they're fun. Any fun plans for the weekend? Gracie, probably cutting the lawn if the weather gets better. It's been really weird. It was kind of really warm last week here in New York State, and now this weekend, it's a little bit more on the cooler side. We've got this weird wind. It's like, blah. The wind wasn't blowing. It'd be really nice. It's nice in the sun. Okay, so yeah, I think that movie's called Trilogy of Terror. I'm not 100% sure. All right, so I was in Brownies. I was in Girl Scouts. I did all that fun stuff. And when I was young, back in, I think this was 1976. Let me just check. Yeah, that's like forever ago, right? Well, I was born in 66, so 76 would put me at 10 years old. So at 10 years old, I was in Girl Scouts. So first of all, here's one of my sashes. This isn't my brownie one. This is my Girl Scout. So let me back up a little bit. So do you see this sash? I wore this over my entire body. I don't even think now if I tried, I could probably get it over one boot. I could get it around my neck as a scarf. Oh my gosh, it was that long ago. Anyway, so back in 1976, I was DuPage County. At that time, we were living in Itasca. And Girl Scouts USA, DuPage County, the iris was for the town Itasca. That's their town flower. And then here's some of my pins. I know I have more. I just don't know where they're at right now. And then here's just a few of my patches. Oh, I don't need no stinking patches. And then when you flip it over, for those of you back home, if you remember Yorktown Square Mall, this was a Yorktown Fair in 1976, and I became the cookie champion. Yes! I sold the most boxes of cookies in the whole county. Yes, I was the cookie champion. I was so proud of myself. And yes, I did it the legit way. I went banging on door to door. OMG, the foot traffic, I can remember. Oh, trying to get people to buy cookies. And I think back then, I want to say they were like $1.25 box. Long time ago, right? Now they're like, what, $6, $7 a box, or if they're more than that. I haven't even looked in a long time. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I also played baseball, and I loved it. I loved playing baseball. I used to get so pissy because the only places that my coach would let me play was either pitcher or first base. And now that I'm older, I should have realized that those were some pretty serious, important, places to play, positions to play. But I didn't, I wasn't all that when I was younger. But anyways, I was digging through some stuff up in my attic, and I came across my mitt that still fits me. I just stuck my hand in it. There's my last name that's been written on there forever. This mitt has caught so many balls, and I couldn't even tell you how old this is. Well, if I go back to like 4th, 5th grade, yeah, it still fits. So I thought that was kind of fun. Hopefully I'm not boring everybody. Last but not least, I talk about my mom a lot. And with Mother's Day just around the corner, super hard for lots of us, not just me. But I was going through some of the things that my mom used to make. And my mom could knit. My mom could crochet. My mom would have her eyes closed, watching TV with her eyes closed, reading a book, and would be like lightning bolts flying from her knitting rods or her crochet hooks. My mom made a lot of my clothes when I was younger. And I came across this. Now, we have a lot of tea in our family. We drink tea because my mom being from England. I came across this tea cozy. And if you don't know what a tea cozy is, it is a made material that goes over a teapot to keep the tea warmer, so it stays warmer for a longer period of time. Anyways, my mom crocheted this, and was this a knit? No, this one was knitted, I think. Sometimes it's hard to tell what's knitted and what's crocheted. Anywho, this is what my mom made. Now you're going to see some markings over here. That's because this is an actual tea cozy that I use. So the handle of the teapot would come through here. And then the other part of the teapot would come through here. And then this would slip over the teapot. There, pretend that's the teapot handle. There you go. Pretend that's the teapot and there's the handle. Anyways, I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer here so you can see the detail. Here's the underside of what my mom made to keep the kettle warm. So here's the underside of what my mom would make. And my mom would just make, she would throw all these colors in here and they would come out a perfect pattern because she would have to count stitches. And then if you flip it back over, here's just some of the work, like up in here, how she did it. I miss my mom so much. My mom was just amazing with everything that she made, everything she did. My people would come from all over the place to go to the craft shows that my mom would make stuff at. It's just one thing of my mom that really puts a big smile on my face because she took pride in every second of it. And back in the day, people really appreciated handmade things. Now, people sometimes will look at handmade things and be like, you know, they want something off the store shelf. Not for me. I would rather have something that's made from someone's heart. But that's just me and how I roll. Okay, that was pretty much my show and tell. So I'm going to go back to my screen again and just take a look at what we have, or somebody who has chimed in. Kate, they're not always smart. Not all the time. I hear you, girl. I hear ya. I do. Yeah, Sonia, you know, you have to, right? Because I don't know, I go back and I look at my old yearbooks and go, OMG. And just you kind of look at the people that you went to school with and remember the people that you went to school with. And I have like movie stub tickets and I don't know, all kinds of stuff. You know, it's fun to reminisce sometimes and go back through stuff you forgot you had. Ronnie, they are very great things to have, and I am very lucky to have them. And I made it a point to make sure that I had things like that from my mom. Anytime I had something or saw something of my mom's that I really, really liked a lot, I always made sure that I put a claim on it right away because I had 5 brothers and sisters. So it was kind of like, oh, you know, I'd really like to have that, Mom. And sometimes she would give it to me ahead of time. It depends on what the item was, you know, just like she would for my other brothers and sisters. Yes, it's a very nice keepsake, Brad. Very much so, yes. That's knitting. Melody, I thought so. I wasn't 100% sure. I know there's a little bit of both in there. I think the top portion is crochet and then the bottom is knitting because it's so bound together. And I think basically the knitting kind of makes it, I think when you knit, you tend to get a more tighter weave depending on the needle size that you use. I think something like that. But yeah, my mom would be just watching TV or talking on the phone and be just like, and then she'd have all kinds of, I mean, you could literally hear the knitting needles clicking. And then she'd have like 5 sets of needles, and then she'd have to bring another set in. And I don't know how she kept track of all that stuff. And she never wrote anything down on paper. She always kept it up in her head. I don't know how she did it. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, I tried to get as much as I could, Ronnie. You know, that stuff for me is important. You know, some people like stuff like that from their parents, and other people, you know, everybody's different. I'm one of those that like to have a little bit of something from everybody in my family. Okay, so what else do we got going on? What's everybody do? Marianne. Oh, Marianne, that was nice. Thank you so much. It's a hard one. I think out of all the holidays, besides my mom's birth, well, all the holidays are hard. Mother's Day is hard. But you know what I do is I always go to the store. I get a couple balloons. I do the same thing on Father's Day. I get Mother's Day balloons and I send them up to heaven. I do that all the time for birthdays, holidays like that. Send them on up to heaven. In fact, I was in a Dollar Tree store maybe last year, and I was buying balloons, and the gentleman, you know, had made a comment about something. Oh, I think something, he said, you know, my mom's not with me. I said, my mom's not with me either. I said, but she's here and here. And I said, these are going up there. And they went around and got some balloons. And he's like, you know what? That's a really good idea. And hopefully that's a tradition maybe they started. I don't know. You guys are wondering what my shirt says. It says the unicorn. Here. It says the unicorn made me do it. Now I have a whole bunch of boobs at the screen. Now I'm going to get comments for that now. Okay, yeah, they're mine. They're not Betty Crocker's. Yeah, let's not even go there. They're mine. I didn't buy them. It was just what God gave me and ripped off my other sisters. Okay, I said at the end. Let's move on, shall we? And of course, if anyone wants to send t-shirts, I'll be happy to sponsor you as long as they fit. All right, moving on. So what's everybody doing this weekend? Bye, Jan. Hugs and kisses, girlfriend. Have a great weekend. You're off work. Yay, Friday. Enjoy, Jan. Thanks for stopping by, girlfriend. Sorry, you guys, I need a sip. Oh, even though this stuff sucks, I need a sip. So, I think for dinner tonight, it's going to be KFC. And you know why I think that? Because somebody brought home KFC. I haven't had KFC in a long time, and it's in the refrigerator. It's like, oh. So I'll be mounting down on that later. What's my weekend look like? Oh, you're going to Indiana to open your camper. You know, it's funny that you talk about campers because all of a sudden, I'm on this camper kick. My parents had campers, like 2 different campers when I was younger. I don't know, I'm on this camper kick. And I don't want just like a mini camper. I want one that I can drive. But I don't want like gargantuan. I'm just talking like something in the medium category or maybe small to medium category. I don't know. I'm just kind of putzing looking around because I think that would be much funner than me renting hotels and going to the beach. I'd rather put my camper on the beach and stay in my camper. So just food for thought. Been thinking about it. So I've been looking at them. Sonia, I can't wait until I get 1,000 subbies so I can go live. You can't go live right now? Why not? You have to have 1,000 subscribers in order to go live? I didn't know that. Or is that something new, Sonia? I didn't know, honey. You're not that far away, are you? I have to check your subscribers. Oh, yeah, their coleslaw is so good. Oh, I hear you, girl. I love their coleslaw. It's yummy. Their mashed potatoes is good. When I was younger, now back in Chicago, we had KFC, of course, but then we had Brown's Chicken. I don't know if Brown's Chicken was just a Chicago thing or not. Not 100% sure, but we had a Brown's Chicken. And in the early evening, they would sell whatever chicken they didn't sell in the afternoon, they would sell it at half price. So my dad would go and stock up on all the chicken. You know, I was 17, 18 years old. I'd come home. My parents had a refrigerator downstairs in the basement. Bad idea. I'd come home. I'd come down the basement stairs or roll down the basement stairs, fall down the basement stairs because I had a bedroom downstairs in the basement because I had a water bed. So my mom wanted it like on solid ground and we had a finished basement. There was a refrigerator and a freezer downstairs. So my dad would get the extra chicken. Well, I'd come home 2, 3 o'clock in the morning and I had the munchies. I'd go into the refrigerator and I would take all the skin off the chicken and eat it. I can hear my dad yelling at me right now. I would take all the skin off the chicken and eat it. And I would, you know, come home at 2, 3 in the morning. So I was still asleep at like 11, 12 o'clock. And what woke me up the next day was my father bellowing down the stairs. Now, my name is Elizabeth, but a lot of people just call me Beth. My dad could never say Beth, so he would always call me Bet, B-E-T. I don't know what it was. It was just funny. Or if he was mad or upset, he'd be like, Elizabetta, because my father was Italian. So 11, 12 o'clock in the morning, I'd hear, Elizabetta! I'd be like, oh, shit. He went for chicken and all the skin's off the chickens. Now, that's when I was young and thin and didn't have to worry about calories because they burned off like that, you know. Fun time in my life. Miss those times. So both my parents are gone. That was another question that somebody had asked me. Yes, both my parents are gone. Sonia, so it means you can't do any actual live videos right off the top. Yes, Ronnie, it is the best, right? Until you reach 1,000 subscribers. I don't know if I remember having that criteria when I started my channel or not. I might have. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember 100%. That sucks, though. So that's okay. You got something to say, girlfriend? You can say it on my channel. How's that? What do you got to say, Sonia? Yell it out there. Yell it out there, girlfriend. Oh. Wait, we're talking... it's beautiful. I remember those cleanest sentences. Well, Sonia, yeah, I don't remember that or not. I know there's a lot of different things. I'm not sure. Somebody said to me that when you hit 10,000, I think it's like when you hit 1,000, like a door opens. When you hit 5,000, another door opens, and so on and so forth. I think when you hit 10,000 subscribers, which I just did, I don't know what actually opens up for me. I'm not 100% sure what opens up for me, if anything at all. I don't know where she is. I don't know. Linda's probably on her way home from work right now. She might be stopping at the shops on her way home. And Patty, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe she's outside. Patty's been doing a lot of yard work, and poor Miss Patty, she is one of those mowers that you push, and it's not a self-propelled one, so you're like pushing that poor girl. I'm telling you, she's been out mowing her yard. She's got those big ditches she has to go down. Oh, we got to all chip in and buy that girl a propelled mower, because that's got to be killing her. So hopefully she's not outside mowing right now, but she's recovering from mowing, or maybe she's just out and about with her daughter. But yeah, I'm not sure where either one of those guys are, except for, like I said, Linda's probably on her way home. Linda works in the city, so it gets pretty crazy in New York City, especially on a Friday. Actually, it's crazy all the time, but it's crazy on a Friday. Yes, you should go and subscribe to Dollar Tree Brooklyn Girl, because she needs her 1,000 subscribers so she can start doing live. There's a lot of ladies getting close. Now I'm going to start talking nasally because of my allergies. I need a sip of tea. Hold on. Who's real close right now? Lisa. Lisa's Halls and More. Lisa is at like 9,800 and something, or maybe closer than that. Lisa's not too far from 10,000 subscribers. So for anybody that watches Lisa's channel, please go check Lisa out. We need to get her to 10,000 as well. Somebody else was really, really close too, and I'm not remembering off the top of my head right at this given moment who it was, so I apologize for that. What else is going on this weekend? Not really too much. Depending on how the weather goes, like I had mentioned, Dollar Tree Brooklyn Girl is the name of her channel, Margot. Mia's doing great here. She's doing really, really good, Karen. Thank you so much for asking. I have her locked out right now because I know she'd be all over me. Not that that's a bad thing, but I was scared she would kind of like be throwing the camera all over the place. I wasn't sure. I don't do live very often. Like I said, I think this is only my second or third time. And it's because so many of you have asked me to do it. But I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm not really good at it. So I'm not ready for Mia to be totally in the room right now. Yeah, Connecticut I know is windy. It's here windy in the Hudson Valley as well. And it's been that way for a couple of days. If the wind wasn't so bad, it wouldn't be that bad outside. But that wind is pretty chilly. So it's like, eh. I think it's supposed to be a little bit warmer, more towards Sunday here in the Hudson Valley. So maybe Connecticut, you'll get some of that too. You live in England? Where? Where in England? I missed it. Did you tell us where you live? You live in London? Are you actually in the city of London? We have a Brit here. Chicago weather is crazy. Ugh. Chicago weather is always crazy. That's why they call it the Windy City, but I love it. I know, can you believe? Is it Monday or Sunday that's the 1st? Today, tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday is May 1st, May Day. Do you guys all remember May Day? I remember when I was little on May Day, I would get, do you remember the containers that strawberries would come in, the green slotted little plastic containers? I would go and rip off flowers from the neighbor's yard, put them in one of those little green things, and then I would put them on the front doorstep and ring my mom's doorbell. I think my mom's neighbor caught on to me doing that after several years of me pulling out her flowers, but my mom's flower gardens were way too pretty to mess up, and I knew she would know they were flowers missing from her yard, so I would steal the next door neighbor's flowers. But yeah, that's what May Day's all about. Flowers on your doorstep, you ring the doorbell, and you remain anonymous. Okay, so you're from London, England, and are you having fish and chips for dinner? Because, oh my God, I would love what I would do for some fish and chips right now. OMG. Oh, you're sitting out in the sun there in West Virginia. You're going to have a cookout. Okay, I will take. What are you having in your cookout? What's the menu? What can I choose from? Come on, girl. Now you got me hungry. I know I have KFC in the fridge, but cookout food is, cookout food. There's nothing like a steak or a burger off the grill. Oh, yum, 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 yum. In fact, I'm getting so hungry. I really should go and eat some dinner. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to say bye for now because I did a Dollar Tree haul earlier today. Let me know what you guys thought. Chime in. Let me know your feelings. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your bitches. Let me know your moans. I think everyone that bitched and moaned, I pretty much clicked off at this point. So until next time, everybody, thank you so much for watching. There you go. There's Sonia's information. That's Friday night for you. Bye, everybody. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much. We finally made 10,000 subscribers. Woo woo! Bye, everybody. Until next time. Bye for now.